All right, everyone, here we go with a reading. It's probably, I just wanted to have a little fun and pull a simple little reading this morning. I thought, okay, fine, I'll do that. And I shuffled the deck and I get this pre-shuffle here. This is it's just a random, timeless reading. It's just unplanned. I let the energy go where it goes. And this is what I get in my pre-shuffle, a tower staring at you. It doesn't surprise me a little bit. Within the energy right now, there's a lot of things. You might find a lot of eras ending in your life, a lot of things looking to the future and stuff like that. We have the annual, playing a big role in that is the annual Sun-Uranus conjunction. And that's tying with the quarter moon in Leo, if we want to look at the astrology side, and blending with all the core energies around. It's some powerful shit. I will tell you there's a line, I called it joy before, but it's more optimism that's in the energy too. You might find over the next day or two you start to get a little more optimistic. But that being said, I don't know what the fuck this is. It's a tower. I asked the universe, what do you want to tell my viewers? That's all I asked. Jesus. This is just the surface energy. I got a tower crossed by the Knight of Wands. Something going down. Something's about to happen. Rather sudden. Okay? Do I think it's a bad thing? No, not really. It doesn't feel bad. It's something that provides you with some clarity, some forward motion. This could be part of the Sun-Uranus conjunction, which might give you some optimism for the future, right? Feel like, onward and upward sort of thing, right? Underneath that is the High Priestess. What's read with that is the Ace of Wands, and underneath that is the Four of Wands. It's all talking about here, something's about to happen, and it reorients you into a new direction. It changes your total compass here. What I think this is a reading that tells me there's an incoming energy coming in, and it's got something to tell you. It's got something to say, and let's find out what it is. This is big energy here, all right? I mean, this started, my initial thought was I'll do an energy weather update, which I kind of just gave you, right? The energy right now is bigger than just me doing a little energy weather update. It's huge, all right? So let's just go, let's shuffle the deck. First card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here, okay? Why am I doing this unplanned? Had no idea what it was going to be reading. I don't know. It's Monday. I should be relaxing. Well, not really. It's probably relaxed on Sunday, right? Anyway, let's go. Let's see why we're here. Card before the cut. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Y'all know that. I'm not a time lord. So, whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay. All right. Why are we here? This is why. We're at a bit of a crossroads right now. You could be for you guys, I get both energies attached to this. You could be who you were, or you could be something else. It's your choice at the crossroads here. But somebody else is at a crossroads too. Somebody else is looking at two truths. I think this is very strong energy. What comes after the cut? For a fucking little minor arcana card, there's a lot of energy coming off of that. So what comes after the cut? Come on. Six of Pentacles, yeah. What am I going to give to from here forward? Somebody is making that decision. Somebody is thinking about it. Big time. Okay. Have I been given to the wrong things? I don't know. Have you? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's do a reading. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Tried to fly out of the deck. It's a Four of Pentacles. Might mean something later. I don't know. I'm putting it back in. It's like a fish that's too small. I'm throwing it back in. Look at that. Tried to fly out of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles. Might mean something later on. I don't know. We just keep getting these little messages from the universe as I'm shuffling. Somebody's changing their life here. Somebody attached to you. There's something. I mean, it could be you guys too. I mean, but somebody here is not holding back for sure. There's communication in the energy. I could feel that. And somebody's not holding back. Maybe it's you as well. I don't know. Let's see. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table for our little reading here is a Queen of Cups. The most love I could pull from the deck. Something's about to happen here. What's fueling this? Yeah, the Six of Cups. Somebody's returning. This proves, the Six of Cups proves that it's somebody approaching you. Your energy's attached to that Queen of Cups. Somebody coming up to you here. Somebody showing up. Somebody from your past, a love from the past, reignited. I don't know. It's something. Somebody's got something to say here. Right here's the energy around your connection with whoever this is. This is how they're behaving in the 3D. This is their soul energy. This is the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy of connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. Red with the 3D energy. I'll clarify everything. Throw some universe cards at the end. I don't know if I'm extending it or not. I have no fucking idea. We'll find out because I don't even know what the hell this reading is. I don't even have a deck picked out to clarify. This is unreal. Okay. Energy around your connection. Well, I probably should pick one. How about a light seer? That one doesn't feel right. How about an old light seer? Now that one feels right. Okay. There we go. So let's take the Queen of Cups out. Put it right there. We'll use the old light seer deck. I like that. All right, right here. Hierophant. Yeah, this is big. It's big. Huge. Right? My God. The energy of your connection is the Hierophant. Something. It's lit up. It's kind of energy. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. It's like the way I feel this. You're on a stage and they're in the crowd watching, and you like pick them out. It's like that old Bruce Springsteen video where he picks someone out of the crowd and then they come up and start dancing with him and shit. You know, like it's like that. All right, somebody here is getting up on stage. I mean, there's no other way to phrase that energy. We'll clarify it. I will come back. It's huge. We started with a tower. I mean, come on. Queen of Cups, overall energy. What's the 3D? How are they behaving in real life here? 7 of Pentacles. That ties with the 2 of Swords we had before the cut. This is 3D energy. I said somebody, it could be you too. Your energy's attached to all this in your own way. Things are getting pretty deep for you in this energy for sure. Right? There's an optimism of onward and upward sort of energy going on. There's a lot of determination that comes with the Leo quarter moon that's coming up. There's a lot of thought and planning and communication that comes with Mercury and Taurus coming up. That's adding to the core energy itself, which is made of all of those things anyway right now. Somebody here is thinking about it. They're thinking about where they want to go, what they want to do. Do I want to continue to be a farmer? I mean, is this my last crop? Or am I, should I go off and start a YouTube channel? I mean, I don't know. Somebody here is doing some serious thinking. That's what I get off that card. And the energy is conducive for that. Of course it is. I'll be pulling on Mercury and Taurus. A lot of that type of energy is going to come up in there. It's a very contemplative thing. What's red with the Hierophant? Knight of Pentacles. It's stopped energy. It's somebody here is right on the edge of this connection. Right on the edge of figuring something out. Can I put it that way? Right on the edge of figuring something out. What are they figuring out? Probably that they don't want to continue living the way they were living. They don't want to be who they were. They want to be who they're going to be. Again, this card flows into this card, and this card ties to that, for sure, to that 2 of Swords we had before the cut. Let's talk to the universe. What's the fickle old gal want to tell us? It's red with the Hierophant, technically, but yeah, the 5 of Swords. It's like a confessional energy. Somebody here is, as they contemplate your connection, as they're stopped right at the edge of the water, they're sort of having their own internal confession. It's a bit of because this is a false victory. It's where we shoot ourselves in the foot, right? It's where we shortchange ourselves. Somebody here is deciding, am I shortchanging myself with the life I've been living? All those damn pentacles. I'm not very happy. I mean, do I want to keep doing this? Whether it doesn't matter what it is. We can see it here, holding that pentacle. Yeah, it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit out here. It's hot as hell. That water's looking mighty nice. The other animals are doing it. So, what's the potential final outcome here? I said, remember it, right? It flew out. I showed it to you while I was shuffling. It was one of the cards. It's the 4 of Pentacles. That's why it flew out of the deck. You knew one of those cards was coming back. Somebody here has been afraid. They've been afraid to make changes. They've been holding back, holding on to Pentacles dearly. They're contemplating not doing it now. Your connection. They're having a little come to Jesus, as my father would have called it, with themselves. Your connection is the new direction. And somebody's at a crossroads here in this energy. And it has a lot to do, in the current energy right now, a lot to do with the Sun-Uranus conjunction. I can feel that energy here. I mean, this was just going to be an energy weather update you know, covering that, and no fucking way, man. It just took off in a new direction. We're even using a deck we haven't used in a while. And randomly at the bottom is 5 swords. God knows how long that's been there. I haven't touched this deck in a long fucking time, at least a year. All right, let's go. Let's give it a shuffle. Hierophant. Let's break into the old original Light Seer deck. Oh my God. It's fluffy. It's like 5 times thicker. It looks like I've got 3 decks in here. All right, let's go. I love it. Ah, like an old pair of sneakers. It just takes the shuffling right there. All right. Hierophant. Hierophant. Font. The elephant in the room is what it is. The elephant. Why is the Hierophant here? It's crossed by the Knight of Cups. Yep. He going in the water. These are red together. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's a very pure energy here. What's on top? 2 cups. Yeah, he going in the water. I'm just going to repeat myself because it's just, that's all the universe. Look at, what is this dude thinking about? Male or female? It's a dude on the card. What is this dude thinking about? Your fucking connection. You. What it showed them. What it is. Right? Do they want to keep things the same or not? I don't think they do. I think the time, divine timing is right for somebody, for the miser here to metaphorically spend the money or go in the water, in this case, get some emotion. Two soulmates coming together. That's what the Pope is trying to tell them in confession here. As they confess, well, I know this is really good. I fucked up. Why is the 2 of Cups here? The 8 of Cups. Somebody somebody walked away. Somebody now sees the value of this connection. She walking toward 9 cups, walking away from 8 broken cups. Why are 2 soulmates coming together? Because somebody's now walking toward the sun, walking toward the light. It's about the Sun-Uranus conjunction. I said the energy was there. That's the sun right there. This guy making a decision tied to the 2 of Swords. I mean, it's all, I'm just trying to show you. That's why I throw the cards, so you got something to look at. You don't have to just take my word for it. This is what the energy says. You know, ooh, I'm the warlock on the hill. No. But it's crystal clear here. Okay. What they once walked away from now looks good. Why? Because he bored. There's a lot of boredom here. I get it a little bit off of this too. Boredom, loneliness. It's my desert queen and the witches. But yeah, you're bored. Okay, great. I grew another bush of pentacles. Big fucking deal. Right? Yeah. All right. Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, Hierophant. I mean, come on. He going in the water. 7 Pentacles. Why is it here? Give me the 7 of Pentacles. Tell me about it. Why is it here? I love readings like this. They're always fun. I never know where it's going. I love that I broke out an old deck too. This is great. Oh, look at that. Little Page of Cups. Little Pagey. My little guy in his Star Trek uniform. It's interesting that your connection, we have a Knight of Cups crossing. And we downgrade when we get to reality. Like this is all hocus pocus, right? It's spiritual. These 2 cards are 5D. This is 3D. When we get to the reality, it's my nervous little page. It's a Page of Cups. Yeah. Somebody wants something new, though. It's about a new start, right? What's on top? The High Priestess. Wow. Why is that here before I open my mouth? The Page again. Lots of pages here. This person spiritually has grown, but they're still living their life like a child. Okay? It's like the miser. I'll give you an example because this card is red with these. This is the card of the miser. Miser could $100 million. Whatever. They could stuff it in a mattress and they don't spend it. They live in a little shack. They ride around on a bicycle instead of a car or whatever. It's a beat up old bike too. They don't even buy themselves anything new. It's like that. Somebody living below their means. Well, somebody's living below spiritual means here. And in this energy, that's pretty hard to do. They're getting a good look at themselves from a lofty perspective on the disappointment that is their life and the boredom that is that right there. Okay? So that's fine. This person, I always say the incoming energies on the DM side of this cycle, they've got the potential energy to be as high vibration as the DF side, to grow as much as they do. They just can't. You got to get the lure of easy money, for example, got a very strong appeal, right? It's a song from the 80s, whatever. But it's true. The almighty, shiny objects, human beings, so drawn to shiny objects, right? There's a theory that we were genetically designed as a creature, right? It's just a theory, right? You don't have to go crazy with it. But it makes sense if you think about it, that we were genetically created by some alien race, right? To mine gold. And that's why we're so drawn to the gold and the money and the shiny objects. Because gold, I've seen bars of gold. I've seen people wearing gold jewelry. It's not that impressive. I mean, I don't know. I actually think copper sometimes is prettier, to be honest. I prefer the color. That's it. So maybe I like rose gold more, right? But either way, the DM side of this cycle, very drawn to these shiny objects, these big pentacles. And somebody's really feeling the disappointment of that. They're getting a look at the potential that they actually have to be better than they are, to be bigger than they are, to live better than they do. Okay? In the miser sense here. Let's pull on this. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you believe what you want to believe. I'm not saying we were genetic. I'm not saying that's a true thing, that we were genetically created to mine gold. But it sure does make sense, though, if you take a look at it. The way people react to the damn stuff, the way we go crazy over it. You know, there was a time when salt was worth more than gold. So, you know, there's all kinds of ways to look at it and shoot that down. But either way, I'm just using it to make a point here in this reading. All right, let's go. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles here. Why is it here? Oh man, this deck, these old decks, they shuffle great. I love this thing. All right, yeah. Well, he was at the bottom when we picked it up. It's crossed by the Five of Swords, and that's where we're headed next. The Five of Swords. Somebody here, again, spent a lot. It's just backing up everything I said here. I'm not going to repeat myself. It backs it up. Look. Somebody here didn't listen. You know, spent too much time worrying about that, trying to please others, whatever. I mean, I don't know. What's on top here? I'm waiting to get here and here. I want to talk to these two. This one here, I've covered all this to shit, man. It's fine. Page, yep, should be. Yep, had to be a page. Page of Pentacles. All right, it's a card of the student. Somebody here is, under this energy, is learning a lesson. What are they learning a lesson about? Well, this card directly bookends the Two of Cups. So they're learning a lesson about what they should have done, about what a true connection feels like, about what real love is, about how awesome it would be to go in that water, about everything I said about that. All right. Why is they're learning? They're getting a look, they're getting a feel even of their true potential energetically, the true power of their soul, which is an old soul. You know, it is. If you're part of the soulmate cycle, which pretty much all of you watching are, you're all old souls. This cycle right now in particular is focused on the deepest of the connections. Deepest meaning the most, you know, you go back many lifetimes. So, yeah. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? The Four of Wands. Somebody's learning they've been going the wrong way. I'm just going to paraphrase it, okay? I'm not going to dwell on it because I'm anxious to get here. But I will say somebody's learning that they took the wrong road. Now, it's tough. It's tough for the incoming energies, mostly DM energies in the soulmate cycle, mostly DM energies and societal energies, to admit they were wrong. That's why people keep sticking with the same fucking thing, They just will not change their mind. It means I was wrong. Da, 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 da. People get it in their heads. It's this stupid notion that if I was wrong about that, what else was I wrong about? That stupid thing that we say to ourselves. It's ridiculous. If you were wrong about that, it doesn't mean, it's not a guarantee you've been wrong about everything that came before it. You can't be rigid in your views or beliefs, otherwise you'll do stupid shit. And I see it happening in society right now. Well, in the soulmate cycle here, somebody realizes it at the very least. Will they decide that they were wrong and change direction? I don't know. That's up to their free will. I don't know. Five of Swords. Now, for a good number of you, I'll phrase it this way. For some of you, this is your long lost runner. That energy is there. For others of you, this is probably not somebody who's around you that's holding on to feelings for you that you have a soul connection with. This is not that person. This is somebody you haven't crossed paths with yet. I feel this energy, it's off in the distance. So this is someone here who is doing things right now to align themselves with you, and you get on a collision course. They're getting on the proper road. And I see that here in the soul as somebody's learning that they need to take a new road, right? They need to take a new path. The new path, this Four of Wands, leads to the Ten of Pentacles that tried to fly out of the deck right after the Four of Pentacles while I was shuffling, right? You all remember that? Well, that is the new path. That's the path that leads to you. So this is a distant energy. This is someone here who you will cross paths with, who is getting in line to cross paths with you. It's a very important soulmate. It's a very powerful connection. But I want to make that clear. For most of you, that's what this energy is. And that's why the universe took us in such a crazy direction, you know. I always laugh when I watch Doctor Who, that show Doctor Who. I always laugh when I watch it because the TARDIS, the machine, right, the box, always fucks with the Doctor, right? It'll like, the Doctor will click a thing and it'll want to go somewhere, and the TARDIS will just completely fuck with it and take it wherever it wants to take it. And it always cracks me up because it's exactly what happens with the energy in these fucking readings. It's like, instead of the fickle old gal, I should call the universe the fickle old TARDIS, because it really behaves like that. It's very strange, and that's where it took us here. So, but it takes you, it'll do the same thing for you in real life, in your life, when you talk to the universe, but it takes you where you need to be, okay, for the greater good. So keep that in mind. If the universe ever takes you down a bad path and, you know, whatever, answers your question incorrect in a way you don't want, for example, it's for a reason. Just flow with the energy. And that's what I'm doing here. And I will tell you, this is a soulmate that you have not crossed paths with, for most of you, that is aligning themselves on a collision course with you. And it happens fast. That's why the Tower was up in the pre-shuffle. This is not something you're going to have to wait 10 years for. Okay? I'd be surprised if you had to wait 10 weeks for it, because I'm not divining that far out. All right? Here we go. Five of Swords. Let's talk to the fickle old TARDIS. All right, let's do it. Every fucking time, I'll tell you. I set out to do, I mean, this reading is proof of it. I set out to do a simple energy weather update, and I get, you know, a huge reading. I get those, I'm like this, right before I hit the record button, I'm thinking there's too much energy here just to pull 3 cards in or whatever. So it turns into an unplanned fucking reading. All right. Using an unplanned deck that I haven't touched in a year. I mean, it's, you put all the little things together, all the little things matter. They point you in a direction, they tell you what's going on. Why is the, using this old deck tells me it's a very old connection. It's one that some of my older readings, 2021, 2022, when this deck was in action, might be relevant for you. You might have watched the reading. Oh, I watched Steve's blah, blah, blah reading at the end of August in 2021. It wasn't for me. You know, it wasn't for me. But I like Steve. He's funny, so whatever. But it might be for you now. You might want to go back to something like that. Keep an eye on your feed for any readings from me, old ones that pop up. Click it if it does. I will tell you. Okay? I'm just telling you. Do what you want to do. I don't fucking care. Crossed by the 8 of Swords. Somebody here is in confession. Somebody here is very upset at how they've been living their life and how they've been shortchanging themselves. Now, this energy doesn't know who you are for most of you, so they're imagining their ideal situation. They can feel the love and the connection. They just don't have a face to put to it. Fortunately, the universe doesn't need a face. It just needs an energy match. And you're the energy match. And that's what lines them up. And they start walking a new path, which they've learned they need to do. And it puts you right on a collision course with 10 Pentacles, which tried to fly out of the deck, if you recall, when we started. It's complicated. You got to take the long view when you read energy. It's not about just short things. Will they reach out? I don't know. Let's see. You know, it's crazy. Very, 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 very huge, far-reaching energy here. What's on top? Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're figuring it out. It's everything I said. This Ace of Swords, just look at the picture, right? What I said, it's red with the 2 of Cups. It's red with your connection. They're picking it up like a radio station. They're feeling the connection. It's there, right? We have a connection here. Houston, we have contact, right? Why is the Ace of Swords here? 5 of Wands. Somebody here, under normal circumstances, somebody would fight this energy. Somebody would get in their head and overthink it too much. I don't see that. I see the Five of Wands red with the Eight of Cups here in my reading. This takes a lot of bravery. This is a whole bunch of bullshit. Somebody's walking away from the nonsense they usually tell themselves and just following the light, shall we say. Right? Following the light. It's very nice. I like that. We got two fives here too. 5 swords, 5 wands. Fives represent the moment of change, in this, especially in this context. Final outcome, 4 of Pentacles. You might think, oh no, somebody's afraid and they're holding back. It's red in the context of these. They might. Somebody, you know, free will. You may miss this one in this lifetime if they make the wrong free will decisions. I can't predict that. I can't help that. You can't even, I couldn't even help that if I was standing in front of this person, whoever it is. Changing people's minds is really tricky, right? You know, it's really tricky. Try going to any political rally sometime, either side, I don't fucking care, and try changing someone's mind that's there. Good luck. It's impossible. People are very rigid right now. So, again, it's up to their free will decisions. The universe is providing an opportunity for somebody to make a big change very fast. I will say that. All right? 4 of Pentacles. Why is it here? 4 of Pentacles. Welcome to the Boomtown. It's 4 of Pentacles crossed by Judgment. Oh, I love it. Judgment Day. It's that kind of energy coming off of it. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. It's terrific. It's God's source, the universe itself. It's somebody, it's everything I said to you about free will and stuff. There's a second chance on offer. The universe itself is offering a chance. This connection, this person here, you were never going to meet this person staying on the path that they were on. Not about your path. You're fine. You guys are doing the work on your side. You're raising your vibration, all that stuff. Good for you. 2 thumbs up. But you were never going to meet this energy, the universe, until this point, until this moment, until this energy is here for this person to correct their course and get on a collision course with you on the same damn railroad track. Basically, this is someone here holding back. You were never going to cross paths with them until we reach this point. The universe basically opens the coffin, digs it up, opens the coffin, and says you can get out if you want to. Okay? Resurrection energy. What's on top? Queen of Swords. Somebody here, it's red with the High Priestess. Okay, so these two energies are blending. Before I open my mouth, why is that here? Yeah, the Page of Wands. Yeah. Under this energy, for some reason, this incoming energy feels like they want to take a chance. And that really is true. I said there's a lot of that Sun-Uranus conjunction energy here, and that really is the case. What's happening here is we have you, me, everybody else taking chances we wouldn't normally take. Taking leaps of faith we wouldn't normally, do. What someone would consider risky, we don't consider it in this energy. And that's a blend of the Sun-Uranus conjunction with a lot of the other core energies that are around and the other astrological energies that are still in play. But somebody here is acting on the truth. They're acting on the truth and taking a chance. All right? The majority of them, this is communication, will show up. And they'll show up rather quickly, and I think it'll be in a fun energy, actually. I think it'll be a very loose, relaxed, fun energy. So, this is a great little connection. It's up to this person, whoever this is attached to you, whether they correct their course. Now, your energy is attached here too. These same opportunities are available to you. Do I think it's a big deal? Do I think most of you will pass on correcting your course? No. If you learn something, the universe is going to be showing you some things. If you learn something that shows you to correct your course and walk a new path, the DF side is most likely to just do it. Okay, so that's just how it is. But all right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck here real quick. Damn it, my phone's ringing. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. All right, for you it was 10 seconds. For me, it was about 3 minutes. Let's shuffle the deck. Go back to the witches, see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. What else you want to tell everybody? I am going to extend this one because I think I want to pull on you in this energy for sure. And I also just want to see more about this connection. Who is this energy? Is it someone you know? It might be someone you know, but I don't think so. I think this is someone here correcting course, but we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll see whatever the universe will tell us. And we'll pull a pyramid as well, which is a supercharged version of this reading for less people. We'll see. Let's see where we go. Come on, universe, what do you want to tell everybody? We always pull from the bottom here, because I do. It's just what I do. 3 of Pentacles, Lovers, 9 of Cups, and Queen of Swords, crossing in the base energy, the Lovers. And again, we have a Queen of Swords right there in your final outcome as well. What else the universe want to tell you? This is a connection rooted in truth, whoever this person is. So if you're out there going, well, he said for some of us this might be the long lost runner. If your runner is a lying sack of shit, okay, this is not them. There's your sign right there that I'm talking about someone you don't even know that's realigning their course, and you get on course to come together. Okay? A couple of very important things happened in this reading. And 2 of those important things are the 4 of Pentacles flying out while I was shuffling, and the 10 of Pentacles flying out while I was shuffling for this reading. And the third thing is the 4 of Pentacles landing in the final outcome. We don't have a 10 of Pentacles. That never came back. Why? Because it's up to their free will whether this 4 of Wands leads to it. Okay? It is. So again, for some of you, hey, they're just going to decide, I'm just going to keep things the same. There's nothing you can do about that. But for those of you where this energy shows up, it's rooted in truth. It is an energy where truth is spoken. This person will show you who they are, and you can believe it right off the top. It's a partnership worth having that benefits both parties. When I see 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups read together, I know it's for the greater good. Okay? So for those of you where this person shows up, they get their shit together, get on the right course, and shows up, it's for both the greater good of each party involved. Okay? It really is there's a lot of, I look at this and there's a lot of balance here. I like that. So for most of you, this is not your long lost runner. They still got to pull their head out of their ass. This is not a tertiary soulmate that has some kind of feelings for you, holding on that you see every day, and they might tell you how they feel. It's not that. This is a very, very powerful connection, rooted in the Hierophant. Okay, so it's very spiritual and rooted in truth as well. It's one that when you meet this person, the Queen of Swords tells me when you meet this person, you'll know. You'll think back and go, oh, fucking Steve, this is that reading he did that day. That one I hated the day he did it, but man, I like it now. Like, there you go. It'll be that. That's your reading. All right, I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, I'm going to pull it. I'm going to have some fun with this. There's a link in the description, of course. All right, that's it. Good luck.